Hey, what's up, guys? And today I'll be reviewing the trade that I took yesterday on Ethereum futures and my overall thoughts on Ethereum over the next couple of days. Okay, so as the trade I showed yesterday, it it did not hit full take profit, but what happened was because Ethereum futures kind of lags behind Ethereum USD, so you always want to be checking both of the charts just in case, maybe Ethereum hits a key resistance level, which is what happened. So what happened was, I'll show this. Ethereum hit this key level of resistance that I had marked out. As you can see, it's like bounce, 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 and this was like a really tight like zone of resistance. So I really wanted to I really wanted to respect this zone of support. So what happened? Bounce, bounce, bounce. Even just at 5:30 this morning, you can see bounce and then it shot up, which I'll talk about a little bit later. But anyway, what happened was it bounced, bounce, 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 and then what did it do right here? It bounced. So what I did was that once Ethereum hit this level, which was about, let me see, 2215. Where's 2215? Yeah, so right here, when it was at its lowest. So what happened was once it hit this thing at 2215, I put my stop right about at this line right here. And the main reason that I did this was because I saw Ethereum hit that level of support on Ethereum USD. So I didn't want to, lose all my gains or, something like that. And I mean, I could have put my stop at break even, but I was already so far into the trade. I just wanted to honestly just put my break even price or my stop loss at this place right here. And it eventually, as worked out, and I did secure partial profits. Okay, so now I will just talk about what I think will happen over the next couple of days. So let's go to Ethereum USD. So as you can see, today we had a huge bull move. As you can see, we shot up. I think it was over like 6% or something like that. And Ethereum's really been going up the couple of past weeks, but I don't know if this I think, like, obviously I think not obviously, but I think Ethereum's going to keep going up until maybe we reach this level of resistance, which has been like super crazy strong. I mean, just look at this bounce, 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 bounce. This has been a crazy level of resistance. If once Ethereum gets back up here, I'm definitely gonna take a trade off of this. But anyway, sorry. What's happening right now is that Ethereum has just been going on this crazy uptrend all the way from about like 2,700 to now 3,300. I mean, we had this slight pullback, but we've just been going up like crazy. And I think that Ethereum is due for a bit of a pullback, which is honestly one of the reasons why I kind of shorted here, because I thought Ethereum was due for a little bit of a pullback. Obviously, I trade off support and resistance, but just some of my thoughts. And coming into today, I mean, I don't trade the morning, but I mean, maybe you could have taken a trade off of this like bounce of resistance right here, which I mean would have worked out very well. But yeah, I think Ethereum is due for a bit of a pullback, maybe into the 3,200-ish range. But then once we reach there, I think, or maybe we'll just hold this level of support that I have, or this level of support. This is honestly what I want to happen. We have this level of support, bounce, 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 whatever. You guys can see it. And then, sorry, I just want Ethereum to hold this support level. And honestly, this like resistance level isn't super strong. Like we have a couple of like bounces, but nothing honestly that's like too crazy strong. So what I would like to happen, at least for now, is maybe we come down into this resistance, or maybe to the 3,200 level around here, and then break out of this honestly pretty weak resistance. And what I would like to see, and also guys, we may just consolidate in here for another 2 days. Also, the Fed meetings tomorrow, which will definitely impact price. So depending on, I mean, obviously, I think the rate cut's already pretty priced in, but just based on what Powell says about the economy, I think will more so affect the market. And also recently we've seen in the last, or not the last two, whatever, but a lot of what's been happening is like very volatile, and a lot of it has been to like the downside on crypto. So yeah, we may see a break through this. Honestly, this also isn't a crazy like strong, it's stronger than this honestly, but this isn't a crazy strong resistance level. So depending on what happens overnight, we may just like, yeah, consolidate in here a bit. If FOMC doesn't really do anything to price, then yeah, we may just consolidate in here for about, I don't know, I would say up until like Thursday, Friday. And then around next weekend, I think we may, yeah, just break above this pretty weak resistance. And what I would like to see over the next like 2-ish weeks, maybe more, maybe less, but we just hit this key like level of resistance right here. I mean, you can shrink this a little bit too. And this is also what held during the huge like down crash. Like it didn't really go lower than this. I mean, obviously eventually it went lower, but yeah, as you can see, I would really love for Ethereum to hit this resistance, and then if we could break through this resistance, I mean, I haven't even marked out, but we can maybe say like here, yeah, like around this range would be our next like support level to break through. But then yeah, obviously this like quadruple resistance point is huge. So yeah, that's just my overall thoughts on Ethereum. But yeah, this isn't really like learning anything. I'll probably just title this video like, what are we on, day 4 part 2 or something like that. But yeah, I'll update you guys in the next couple of videos. See you guys later.